And we're live. It's Adam Robinson, founder and CEO of Retention.com. We help e-com brands grow and monetize their first-party audience. It is episode number 3 of my Work in Public series. And I made a new sales deck last week, and I wanted to walk you through the old one and the new one and why I think the new one is so awesome. And it's going to be probably a little bit longer than I like to stick to, but maybe somebody will actually be deeply engaged in this. So we've been using this sales deck for the last 2 years, and it's very sort of straightforward, a descriptor of our first product, right? Excuse me for looking down. This is where the sales deck is. So Jane visits the website and leaves. We resolve our identity. We send campaigns directly to Jane. It's compliant. A lot of brands trust us. How will these emails perform? How do I suppress existing contacts? What should I send? And how's pricing work? And that is literally it. And we have closed 2,000 people on what was Get Emails using that deck. This pricing, I think, is sort of confusing to people because they don't know how many contacts they need. And it gets people thinking about a monthly orientation, which if you saw the first episode, we are solving the churn problem at this phase in our growth. And we need to get people oriented towards value on an annual basis and sort of deliver well beyond whatever they could even fathom paying us, right? So here's the new deck. Retention.com, and we're focused on abandonment revenue rather than this idea that we'll get you more emails, right? And we can deliver it. So the abandonment problem is massive. We help you harness the power of identity to expand abandonment revenues. So right here, we're introducing 4 other products besides just what we spoke about in Get Emails. And quite frankly, I'm not even sure that you could find Get Emails in this product suite if you tried, but that's sort of the idea also. The problems that we're solving, number one, is only people logged into Shopify can get abandoned carts and emails, abandoned cart emails. Most people don't know that. It's just a huge pain point. We expand to 2 new audiences. One is cross-device ID, and then one is this co-reg that we run. And consumers opt into our network, which allows us to cookie them. And then the offers that they receive from opting into our network are these abandoned cart and abandoned browse emails that we facilitate. Problem number 2 is 98% of your web traffic is anonymous and they don't fill out forms, right? So only 2% of your traffic fills out forms. We can resolve another 40% that don't through browse abandonment, which is just a fantastic tool. Here's how the browse abandonment works. This is pretty much the entire other deck. Problem number 3, which is a totally new product and thing we're talking about. Meta retargeting audiences are terrible ever since the Apple changes. We can actually get you a persistent meta audience, meaning we can identify 80% of your traffic and stick that into Facebook. And it's an audience where the identifier doesn't get stripped out of the pixel, like is the problem with Facebook right now. So it's just an amazing value add. And another problem is you need more traffic, which this is like a mind-blowing expansion of value here. With the first product we were talking about, which is cart abandonments, if the brand uses our product and we give the brand a lead for a cart abandonment, if that lead doesn't convert, if the brand gives that back to us with intent data attached, we will give them, for the first 100 members, 3 free leads that match their age, gender, income, ideal customer profile, and showed a similar level of intent in our exchange, in our network, which is crazy. It's people that weren't even on your site. It's net new traffic. It's totally free. And there's also the option to give and receive purchaser data if you want to do that. And then problem number 5 is you have tons of dead emails. We have this product called Reactivate. All the open and click data that we're buying from the email ecosystem can actually be used to look at your dead email list and look at when the last open event that's been registered has been registered in our network, and then we'll tell you basically who you should and shouldn't be contacting, and we have a way to sort of figure out which Apple openers you should be looking at. So all of this stuff is sort of nonsense. This I mean, I want to play this, but I also want to do it in the interest of time. Just look at our website. These testimonials are hero testimonials. I mean, this guy, Ryan from BlendJet, he's an advisor of ours. He has referred 100 customers, and basically none of them have had an upsetting experience. The Julie from Tonal got on and said, we're their savior right now. It's a 10X or whatever. And then in terms of getting people oriented towards an annual value, this is the first story, which is an incredible story. Philippe from Cariuma, the day he signed up, he said, I don't care if these emails are even break even immediately. I want to accumulate as much first-party data as humanly possible because I believe this is going to get harder. And he was right. 2 years later, we've given him over 2 million emails, and a brand his size should have a few 100,000. So if he did it any other way, right? Email is math, and 2 million emails is better than 10x 200,000. Every time you hit send, you're getting profits to compound back into your business, which has this incredible effect. So this is easily what I'm most excited about here. We now have 4 plans. They're very straightforward. Most people that are in our ideal customer profile will fall into the scale plan. And look, the idea is this. There is so much value that you get from choosing to commit to this for a year that you don't get if you were just doing the monthly deal, which was similar to what Get Emails in this pricing was, right? So if you do an annual deal, we'll basically double the audience credits you're getting for free. And then once you get to scale, we're throwing in the kitchen sink here. It's literally every single thing that I just talked about as gravy. And for people that fall into this audience range, with the first product alone, they should be over 5x ROI on this within 60 days, which there's a 60-day out. So obviously people are going to try this annual stuff to get all the products. And then all of the rest of the products are just value stack on top of it. The browse and the cart abandonments are where you're going to see most of the ROI, but well, you'll see it out of the meta audiences too. But the other products are just so amazing as part of this free bundle, right? Like getting free traffic from the exchange is an incredible benefit. So, we've given this pitch 3 times. We're 3 of 3 closing either grow or scale. We're probably going to give it another 20 times this week. I'll let you know on next week's work in progress how it's gone. But I am more excited about this change in how we're presenting our products and services and the result from the initial closes than I have been about anything we've ever done. So signing off, that was kind of a long work in progress, but stay in touch. I'll keep you posted on how it went.